Hey y'all, hey. Um, I just had to. Well, first I'm gonna start by saying this. Those of you that know me personally know that I love reading. I feel like I'm never too old to read. I read to my kids. I love reading to myself. Whatever. But I've embarked on this journey of starting this new book. I just started it yesterday, but there's something in this book. The name of the book is In the Meantime. I don't know if y'all have read it, but um, it's that the name of it is In the Meantime, Finding Yourself and the Love You Want. Now, the lady that wrote this book, we all know her, or I think we all should know her. This is her. I'm not gonna try to pronounce her name because I'm gonna butcher it for sure. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. Anyway, I wanted to share something with y'all. I highlighted what I wanted to share. And I feel like this is important because I kind of feel like she was talking to me. And I'm sure, being that I feel like that, a lot of other women will feel like that. And, and decide to go get the book and read it too. But anyway, I'm going to read what this passage that I've highlighted says. It says, men and women have a tendency to do the same things when they are trying to get their needs met. I decided to keep a list. I wrote down the 13 most common things we do in search of love or a relationship in which we want to be loved. Number one, all the signs say this is not the one, but you ignore your internal alarms and move ahead into a love fantasy. I got two kids out of that, but we're going to keep going. Number two, because you fear being alone or because you believe you cannot have what you want in a relationship, you accept the first person who comes along only to be left beaten, ripped off, or impregnated, and then left beaten and ripped off. A lot of us are going through that. You confuse friendship and niceness with romantic love. Because someone is nice to you and you are not used to it, you do not know how to say no to them when you realize they are not who you want. You get caught up in the packaging and promises. You force your desires for a relationship onto another person or issue an ultimatum. Women, that's us all day. Because the person does not know how to say no, she or he goes along with you for a while anyway. Because the other person expresses an interest in you, you respond without really exploring if this is who or what you want. You allow blind faith, which leads to blind love, to take you into a relationship that is unhealthy. You choose to believe that what your partner has done to another person, she or he will not do to you. Number 10, sexual compatibility is mistaken for love. 11, you stay in a relationship although you are miserable, trying to work things out even when your partner shows no interest in working through the difficulty. She talking to me. Number 12, you don't express what you really feel because you believe it will hurt your partner's feelings. And lastly, number 13, you choose to believe your partner's lies even when you know the truth. You act like you don't know what is going on when you do. And I feel like I can't speak for men because I'm a woman. But as a woman, I feel like these 13 things that she wrote in this book, um, I feel like this is a lot of us women. A lot of us, and I'm not going to speak on nobody else's situation. I'm only going to speak on mine. But, and I know this is sad to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. We have, when somebody shows us attention, something that we're not used to, or even like she said in the book, is nice to us, we take that as love. We may see all the red flags. We may see, for me, I seen all the red flags. And with me saying I seen all the red flags, I mean they were there from the jump. From the first time I ever met this person, they were there. And I had one kid. I was alone, so I'm like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. But the thing that gets me now is that my entire family did not like this person. And of course, that's the one person I chose to be with. But this isn't about me or anything in particular. I just wanted to say that, ladies and gentlemen, we just y'all need to read it. I'm not even through the first chapter yet, and I'm already in love. As you can see behind me, I love reading. I have my books that I read for my adult books for me, and then I have a closet full of books that I read to my kids. But I've been having this book for years, and I never once decided to crack it open until last night. And when I opened it, I couldn't stop reading it, and I've been reading it since. And that's, I read it until I fall asleep. That's normally it has been what's been putting me to sleep every night. But ladies, I just feel like, for me anyway, I don't want that. I don't. And then another thing she said in this book that got me too is she said, we look for godly love in humans. And we do. Like, at least I do. We look for the love of God from a man or a woman. And we will never get that. We will never get the love that God can give us from a person or a human. You know what I'm saying? And she also says that the way we're trying to look for the love of God in a man or a woman, why not just go to God and he has the best love. And I'm not saying everybody believes in God, I don't know. But me personally, I believe in God. I know what God has done for me and my family, and I have my own relationship with God. No, I don't go to church every Sunday. To be honest, I haven't been to church in years. But again, that doesn't mean I don't believe in God. That just means me and God, we got our own understanding. We have our own personal relationship. And that's just what it is. Nobody has to understand it but me and him. And he understands it, and I understand it. So that's just what it is. But I just wanted to come on here and read that to y'all because it just blew my mind. Yeah. And I just want y'all to... I don't know if y'all read or whatever the case may be, but like I said, I do read. I love to read. And I think this is a good book. I definitely think y'all should go get it. Women, especially, for me, I'm on my healing journey. I'm in my soft girl era. I don't want no chaos, no drama, no none of that. I love sleeping in my bed by myself. I love all of that for me. I love being able to lay in my bed and read my stories, turn my lights off when I want to. I just love my peace. That's what I'm going to say. I love my peace. I love my peace of mind. I love knowing that my kids are in there safe, happy, and sleep. Ain't nobody bothering them. They well taken care of, fed, and all of that good stuff. But like I said, I'm in my soft girl era, and I'm trying to basically, I guess you would say, get to know myself again. Because I lost myself once I became a mom. And I figured that out the other day when somebody asked me, what do I like to do for fun? And all the stuff I had to name off was stuff that I take my kids to do. The bouncy house or football games or stuff like that. That's not stuff I like. That's stuff that I do as a mom because my kids like to do it. But anyway, yeah. Definitely, if you're in your trying to get to know yourself, give this book a try. I'm telling you, give it a try. And if you're trying to get closer to God like I am, give this book a try. Again, here's the name of it. But yeah, that's it. Y'all have an amazing night. Make sure you like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Y'all already know. But anyway, good night.